So I'm on to day 5 of my daily deadlift program. I wasn't up for it today. It was a warm day at work, Um, came home, thought I might sack the training session off, to be honest. But I had a little kip for half an hour, strong coffee, woke up, bit of stretching, and just decided to crack on with it. Got a bit of a sore forearm, so I thought I'm going to try the straps. I've not deadlifted with straps for a long time. I'm much stronger with a mixed grip. But I tried the straps today, and even though I don't feel as powerful, it wasn't too bad. I was focusing on really loading my hamstrings today, stretching the hamstrings out as I descended to pick the bar up. Instead of just rushing down, gripping and ripping, I was much more careful with my setup. Put the straps on, gripped the bar tight, took the slack out, set the lats, bit of a hip shoot, and then pulled. I decided to do 2 clusters of 4 with the straps, and then the last 3 of the 11 reps I just did mixed grip with the belt on. And again, I breathed into the belt, but I loaded the hamstrings as I descended instead of just diving down and ripping it off the floor, and it felt much better. I think I'm going to be a bit more controlled now with my deadlift, and I felt like I was much more in my hamstrings as opposed to my lower back. So I was happy with the way the deadlifts went today. This is the best it felt all week. I was thinking today I'm just knocking this little program on the head, but I'm going to keep at it. I always do that. When I'm at work and I'm tired, I think I'll just leave it today. But once I've had a bit of a kip and a bit of a caffeine hit, I'm usually good to go. So tomorrow is kind of my squat day where I'm doing Tuesday, Saturday squats. Tuesday was supposed to be a volume day on the squats I only did 1 set of 5, so intensity day tomorrow. So I didn't want to do too much after the deadlifts in terms of lifting heavy, no pressing. So I decided to do some bag work again. Did 6 2s again on the bag. I'm really struggling on the bag at the minute. I'm very top heavy. I've got bulky shoulders now. I can't keep my hands up. Arms are getting tired, and my conditioning is not the best either to boot. So bag work's a struggle, but 6 2s isn't bad. It's not where I want to be, but obviously if I haven't paid attention to conditioning, I'm not going to be there. So this is the last 3 reps of the deadlifts with a mixed grip, bracing. I'm hinging better there, setting up and lifting, and that felt smooth as butter. That really did feel good. And this is what I remember from doing this program last time. It started off hard, but when you're deadlifting every day, you really get into the groove. You find a pattern, and you dial that in, and you really, I don't know, like I say, it's a good program from past experience, but this is a bit harder because my max is higher. But I'm setting off a 240 max, and that was a hell of a grind. It was an ugly rep. It was one of those back rounding grinds of a rep, so maybe I should have set my max a bit lower really, but we'll see. So I moved on to the bag. So I've had this bag in my basement for like 14 years now. I was just into lifting weights till 2010, till I moved in this house, and it wasn't this bag, but there was a bag here, and I started using it, and that's when I first got into conditioning, and I really got hooked on using the bag. I've never boxed, I'm not a boxer, but I love bag work, love the conditioning. I mean, at my fittest, I remember doing a workout called 15-2-15. It was 15 2-minute rounds with 15-second rest, and I could do that at a good pace without sitting down between rounds. I would love to be able to get that fit again, but and maintain my strength. But we'll see. And then I finished off with 30 unbroken 6-count burpees. Now these were bad boys. Like I said yesterday, these are so addictive. I love these, and maybe I like them because they're hard, and it's, you know, everyone hates them. So if you're a person who likes them, I don't know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what appeals to me. But 30 of these, and I was dripping with sweat. I was blowing out my arse. I was really feeling it, and then sat down 5 minutes later. Felt really good. Like I say, nothing beats that feeling of conditioning, sweating out of breath, and these are only little bursts. This only took me a couple of minutes. You know, the bag work was 6-2, so that's what, 12 minutes of work. This was 2 minutes of work, so it's 15 minutes of conditioning. And you know, it all adds up if you do it every day, I suppose, doesn't it? I don't think this is enough to affect my lifting. I don't think it's too much to affect my strength, to drain me. I think I might have been a bit dehydrated today because I've walked 7 miles. It's been 25 degrees, not drunk much water, and I've had a few coffees. So, but all in all, a good session, and I didn't think it would be. So let's see how this deadlift every day goes.